get started, you want to take your longest cords and match the ends. And then run them through your fingers to find the centre. And then you want to do the same thing with your shortest cords. And then put the centres together. You want to tie a temporary knot just to hold them in place while you're working your first set of knots. You want to clip them to the top of your board using the knot to hold everything in place. Then you want to separate out your cords, and you want to take your shortest cords and clip those to the bottom of the board. And then put one of your longest cords at either side, and you want to work a square knot over your shortest cords. So let's take one long cord and place it over the top of the shortest cords, and then the other long cord over and then through. And then you want to go under and take the other long cord under and then over and through. And then you want to do the same thing again, just going over, over and through, and then under, under and through. You want to keep repeating this until you've done about 2 inches, and this is going to form your infinity sign. So once you've done this part, you can remove it from the board. You can undo the temporary knot, and then you want to turn it round and knot from the other direction. So you're going to do the same amount of square knots that you did for your first half. So again, clip your shortest cord to the bottom of the board, and then continue doing square knots. And if it's going the wrong way, you can just do 1/2 of the square knot just to get everything back in the right position. Once you've corrected it, then you can do your square knots. Once you've done your second half, it should look like this. So now you can take your second colour and do the same thing again. So once you've done both colours, they should look like this. So now you can remove them from the board. And take one of your knotted pieces and just gently bend it in the centre. Match up the ends and just gently put it into place. So once you've done the first colour, you can do the same thing with your second colour. So once you've done that, you want to lay them over the top of each other, facing in opposite directions. And then you want to pull the loop through on one of them, and then pull the tail ends through the other loop. And then you want to gently pull them closer together until both of the knotted ends go through each other's. It's a bit hard to describe verbally what I mean, but if you just follow what I'm doing, you should be able to work it out. So you want to get them completely overlapping, and then they'll be linked like this. So once you've done that, you can choose one of the sides to work on first, and then clip the other side to the top of the board. And next you want to take the two cords that are in the centre, you want to take your first bead, and you can use wire here if your bead's quite small. Take one of your cords, attach it to your wire, and then you can thread it through the bead. If you're using bigger beads where it's easy enough to thread, you don't need to do this, but I've got quite small beads here. And you want to take your second thread and do the same thing again. You can use pliers to help you here as well if you need to. So once you've got your bead threaded, you can just push it up to your knots. Now you want to separate back into sections of 4, so you should have 2 sets of 4. And you're going to take your shortest cords in the middle, and then put one of your longest cords to one side, and then you're going to do a square knot for one side. And then you're going to put those 4 cords to one side, and then you're going to do the same thing at the other side. So take your shortest cords, clip them to the bottom of the board, and do a square knot. So once you've done that, you can add your second bead, and you're going to keep repeating these 2 steps until you get the first half of your bracelet done. So once you've added all your beads, you just want to pinch in the ends a little bit. So to do this, I'm going to take 2 of the cords right from the centre, and instead of adding beads, I'm going to clip them to the bottom of the board, and then take the cords at either side and do a square knot. And I'm going to take all the cords in the centre and leave the 2 on the outside free, I'm going to clip all the centre cords to the bottom of the board, and I'm going to do a couple of square knots to finish off. Once you've done the first half, it should look like this. So now you can turn it round and do the same thing at the other side. So once you've done that, you just want to make your tie on ends. You can release all the cords from the bottom of the board, and you can separate them into sections of 3. And I'm going to drop 2 of the cords here just because it's going to end up getting really thick otherwise. I'm going to hold those out of the way while I braid the remaining. Once you've got the braid as long as you want it, you can tie a knot in all the cords just to hold them all in place. And you can take the 2 cords that you dropped if you decided to drop them, and then just trim them. And I'm going to seal with a lighter here as well. So you want to do this at both sides. And then you can trim off any excess. And you can seal with a lighter or with glue if you prefer. And you should end up with something that looks like this. So now you can just try on your bracelet. And that is your completed beaded infinity bracelet.